last time we spoke, I asked you guys if I could leave you with just one thing. If I could just offer you one thing as a piece of advice. That one thing is something that has helped me in this process, and I believe, no, I know that it could help you as well. And that one thing was the question, who am I? Who am I? Many of us go through life not knowing who we are. We go through life and we look at things out of a lens that's broken, damaged, smeared with pain, smeared with hurt, smeared with mistrust, smeared with those negative experiences that many of us go through. And because of those things that we've gone through, we lose who we are. You see, you guys, when we're kids, we know exactly who we are. Our mouths are unfiltered. We tell the truth. We don't know anything other than who we are. And then life happens. And just like a car that suddenly slams on the brakes, you're stuck. You're stuck. It's like we slammed on the emergency brake because that thing happened, and we forget to let the latch back up. So many times in life, we stop growing. We become stuck in a place that is not healthy for us. We become stuck in a place that we've lived through and didn't grow from. Many of us have experiences in our lives that we would like to forget about. So we numb the pain with alcohol and drugs because that thing hurt so bad that we wish it never happened. That thing hurt so bad that you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. That thing hurt so bad that you don't even want to be here anymore because you've experienced that, and the shame and guilt from it, you're still holding on to. You see, you guys, I had to uncover what was holding me back. I had to find out who I was because I really didn't know. I thought I did. I thought I knew exactly who I was. But as I journeyed down this path, you guys, this path of self-discovery, this path that was filled with so many rocks and so many climbs and so many mountains, so many obstacles and so many challenges, I began to find out exactly who I am. Your life right now and the way you're living it is based on the experiences that you have gone through. Many of those experiences have come with spikes, like thorns that's on the rose stem. Many of those experiences have. And you may look around you and you may feel like you're all alone. But you're not. You're not. There's tribes and groups out there for you that will let you know that you are never alone in what you've gone through. Never, ever. And when you join a tribe like this, wants you to grow like I do, that's exactly what happens. You begin to grow, and with your growth becomes an awakening. There comes this like aha, like wow. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that about myself. Like wow. Where did that even come from? You guys, growth is possible, and part of that growth is finding out who you are. We have to unpack our ways. We have to unpack our emotions. We have to unpack our lives to find out what's in there. Like, open up the door. Open it up and say, let me look inside. Let me take a look inside of my life and see what's in there. Because I need to know, who am I? For the longest time, you guys, I didn't realize how deep my hurt went. It went beyond just relationships. It filtered down into my friendships, because I got hurt in the past, and this is going back to a little girl. This is how deep, you guys, when I tell you I unpack, I really unpack, because I need to know when it started. You know, I need to know what happened. What happened back there that I'm wearing this shabby thing right now, this shabby coat. What happened that made me put it on and not want to take it off? So I was unpacking, you guys, and thinking about me and my friendships. And I didn't realize, like I was saying, that my trust issues filters even into my friendships. Like, I have friends, but I am very private. I used to call myself an introvert, and in some ways I am. But why? Why am I an introvert? Because I can remember as a little kid being very outgoing. I wanted to always, be around my friends. So I started unpacking. Like, am I really an introvert? Or did something happen that made me an introvert? So as I'm unpacking, you guys, I am recalling instances of me being a child, and I've always been that chunky child, and I can remember times where I would get picked on so much, and even my friends, when they got around certain friends, they would join in me getting picked on. So if I was being called fat, they would be calling me fat as well. And these were people that I thought were my friends. So I adapted, and I would go home, and I can remember not wanting to go out for days at a time after instances like that, because who wants to go outside and get picked on? So with my friends joining in on humiliating me, I gained trust issues. So as I got older, I just carried those trust issues along with me into new friendships, new situations, until eventually I was comfortable being by myself. Like, I can literally go days and not talk to my friends. They get on me all the time, and they'll say, I'm not going to call her anymore. She never answers her phone, or, I've called you 5 times, and, I just always attribute it to, I don't like to talk on the phone much, because I really don't, or do I? So these are things that I'm unpacking, you guys, and finding out about myself. Like, where does that behavior come from? And that's what it was. So as I am unpacking, you guys, I'm also being more cognizant of my friendships, my real friendships, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm active in those friendships that I hold dearly, because I do have some really good people in my life that I love to death, and they support me. I am very blessed in that area. And then I also have trust issues as far as men. I got hurt a few times, and I can remember as a teenager being hurt, and I carried that with me. I carried that with me into any new relationship that I got into. I went into it feeling unworthy because of that hurt. So I didn't expect much from the man. I didn't ask for much. I felt as if I did more, then he would love me, and by me doing more, that means that he would always love me. So I gave and gave and gave and gave, and never asked for anything for me in return. I actually put my feelings aside. Like, my feelings didn't matter, because I just wanted that love, and I felt like if I gave more of myself, then he would love me, right? But that's not how that works, you guys. That's why it's really, really important to find out who you are, because if you give so much of yourself without knowing who you are, you're going to end up empty. If that person leaves and that relationship is no longer valid, who are you going to be outside of that relationship, outside of that friendship? Who are you going to be? When I sit back and think about when me and my ex separated, I can definitely pinpoint what happened there, why I took it so hard, because I didn't identify with anything other than being a wife. I couldn't identify with anything other than being a wife and a mom, because I had no identity outside of my marriage. We had friends that we would get together with. They would come to the house. The friends that I grew up with, so it was like we all knew each other. But outside of that, I didn't really have an identity. I couldn't identify with anything other than my neighborhood. I couldn't identify with anything other than the people that I grew up with. I used to always say, there was this song, no new friends, and that's how I felt. I would be like, yeah, my, how's that saying? My day one, A1. But why is that? Why am I afraid to venture outside of the people I grew up with? That was the question I was asking myself. And you guys, I found out because I began to unpack my life. I wore this t-shirt today because it's faith over fear. It's faith over fear, you guys. I had to have faith as I'm journeying, as I'm walking and running down this path. I'm in a race, you guys. I am in a race, but the one that's in the race with me is me and God. I'm not trying to race and compete with anybody else. I'm just trying to be me. I just want to be me. But I had to find out who she was. Who is that? Who am I? I had to have faith over fear, you guys, because I was scared. I was very scared because I didn't know what was over there. I didn't know what was over there. This is a new experience for me. But I had faith that God was going to lead me because he saved me. Time and time again, he woke me up. I had to find out why. I had to find out, God, why me? Like, why me? You hear all the time in the news, people overdosing, people dying. That could have been me, but it wasn't. So I felt, you guys, that I owed it not only to myself, but to our Creator. That thing, that person, that spirit that woke me up time and time again. Time and time again. I had to find out who I was. And this is my journey, you guys, and you are very welcome to come along with me. I am going to continue to unpack my life. I'm going to continue to unpack my life because I know my life matters. And I know your life matters. And if you're watching this, this is your sign. This is that sign that you woke up looking for this morning. This is your sign that, yes, it is possible. That thing that keeps gnawing at you, keeps trying to come alive, but you keep pushing it down because you're scared. You keep pushing it down because you think you can't do it. You keep pushing it down because you can't even picture yourself being that person. Being that person that you were when you were a little girl or a little boy dreaming big dreams, and then life happened and you stopped. This is your sign. Take it and run with it. You deserve it. Stop thinking that you don't. Stop thinking that you aren't worthy. Stop feeding yourself all of that negativity, telling yourself that I can't. Take it away. Remove the narrative. Yes, you can. Have faith over fear. Faith over fear, you guys. I believe you can. My life is a testimony. It's a testimony, you guys. Have faith over fear. Next week, same time, Wednesday, every Wednesday, for the next 9 weeks now. I'm going to come to you and I'm going to unpack my life, and I hope that as I'm unpacking, you guys grab a gem out of it and you take it and run with it. Use me. Use me. Use me, Lord. I say it all the time. Less of me and more of you. Use me. DM me if you have any questions about the process. This is between you and me. That's it. You and me. Nobody needs to know what's going on in your life. If you want to find out what you need to do to start this process, I am a tick, tick, tick away. I love you. Catch me next week. And listen to my podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. You guys, this is about to be an awesome journey. An awesome journey. An awesome journey. Love you.